What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update and daily news report. I have new information for you guys regarding the next stimulus package. We're also going to hear directly from the Senate what is going on with the stimulus package. And I have another state and local program that is passing stimulus right now. I'm going to give you the details on that. And I have a clue for you of what's in the box. We're giving away $500 to people that can guess what's in that box. I will have a clue for you at the end of this video. But first, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new videos. Click the bell icon to get notifications when we go live. And don't forget to give this video a like down below. It really helps out our channel. Okay, first up, Bernie Sanders from the Democrats slams the do-nothing Senate, he calls it, for not passing stimulus, and also is vying for a bid to be in Joe Biden's cabinet. He's actually nominating himself to be in Joe Biden's cabinet. Bernie Sanders says in a tweet, "The American people can't afford to wait any longer. Every working class American needs $2,000 per month in stimulus payments. Every unemployed American needs $600 per week. Every American needs health care as a human right. No one in America should go hungry or homeless. The do-nothing Senate must act." Now, remember that $2,000 a month plan that was pushed by Bernie Sanders and Kamala Harris, who will be the vice president, short of if President Donald Trump can successfully contest the election. I'll give you some new information about that here in just a second. But Bernie Sanders is actually vying to be in Joe Biden's cabinet.
The Democratic Socialist from the Senate is pitching himself to the Biden cabinet.
If he asked you to join the cabinet as labor secretary, would you say yes?
If I had a portfolio that allowed me to stand up and fight for working families, would I do it? Yes, I would.
A nomination is one thing. A confirmation is quite another, in what could be a Republican-controlled Senate.
Personally, Bernie's a friend, but most certainly I think he's going to be significantly different in his opinion about what a labor secretary should do than a lot of the members in the United States Senate think is appropriate.
Elizabeth Warren is reportedly interested in being Treasury Secretary. Writing in the Washington Post, "We know that Washington insiders and their establishment allies are ready to declare that unity and consensus mean turning over the governing keys to giant corporations and their lobbyists, the exact opposite of what voters want. Democrats must resist this pressure."
Senator Elizabeth Warren was one of the other main proponents of that $2,000 per month plan coming from the Democrats that would only be until the pandemic is over and would basically pay people just to get through the pandemic and basically stay afloat and not send millions more into poverty. In October alone, there was reportedly 1 million new Americans that went into poverty and below the poverty line. 1 million people in 1 month alone. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, also known as AOC, who we showed her speeches over the last day or two, and a lot of you guys, even Republicans, were saying in the comments that they were very impressed with her, saying how basically we can't wait for stimulus anymore. People are starving, and Congress is just putting their political agendas in the way of giving people money for the holidays. Well, AOC says we need to pay people to stay home to get this virus under control. She says to get this virus under control, we need to pay people to stay home. Republicans are mad at this when they literally just voted to do this in March. The reason they're opposed to it now is because last time they got a Wall Street bailout, and this time all that's left is helping working people, the disabled, and the poor. Now, while Democrats are vying for Joe Biden's cabinet positions, President Donald Trump questions why Biden is forming a cabinet at all at this point as his legal team continues to fight voter fraud in the court system. President Trump says, "Why is Joe Biden so quickly forming a cabinet when my investigators have found hundreds of thousands of fraudulent votes? Enough to flip at least 4 states in turn is more than enough to win the election. Hopefully the courts and/or legislators will have the courage to do what has to be done to maintain the integrity of our elections and the United States of America itself. The world is watching." Now, those lawsuits for President Donald Trump contesting votes and the election in certain states has not been going that well. They have not been winning very many at all. In fact, a federal judge just dismissed President Donald Trump's campaign lawsuit in Pennsylvania. Judge Matthew Braun says it is not in the power of this court to violate the Constitution. In the United States of America, this cannot justify the disenfranchisement of a single voter, let alone all the voters of the sixth most populated state. Our people, laws, and institutions demand more, the judge wrote. At bottom, plaintiffs have failed to meet their burden to state a claim upon which relief may be granted. President Donald Trump pretty much immediately says he will appeal the Pennsylvania judge's ruling tossing the lawsuit, and this is why those Supreme Court judges might be so important when he challenges these and appeals these all the way up to the Supreme Court. Remember, President Donald Trump personally appointed 3 of the 9 judges to the Supreme Court where they serve lifetime sentences. Is it a lifetime sentence to serve on the Supreme Court? But they serve for their entire lives in the Supreme Court. President Donald Trump personally appointed 3 of them. 6 out of 9 of them are now Republicans. Before we had Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, who was a Democrat, it was 5 Republicans to 4 Democrats. Now it's 6 to 3. And a lot of things in the Supreme Court are very opinionated rulings because clear-cut decisions don't typically make it to the Supreme Court. So cases that typically make it to the Supreme Court are often what the judges think or what their interpretation of the law is, because if they were clear-cut decisions, they wouldn't even have made it to the Supreme Court. And that's where President Donald Trump thinks that he has the majority lead in the Supreme Court because of 6 of the 9 of them being Republicans and him personally appointing 3 of them. Now, Democrats are regretting not taking that $1.9 trillion deal that the White House had offered to them right before the election, saying, quote, "We should have taken the deal." Moderate Democrats say that leadership should have been handled differently. Quote, "We should have taken the deal. We should have done the deal 100%. We should have. I said it at the time." Representative Josh Gottheimer from New Jersey, a leader of the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus, told Newsweek, quote, "It's outrageous that we didn't. I think it was really foolish, and I wish we could get that deal today." Another representative, Stephanie Murphy from Florida, says they should have had a deal. However, they can get there. It just should have happened already. Representative Tom Malinowski from New Jersey says part of the moderate New Democrat coalition said it was unwise to condition aid on certain policy promises from the Trump administration, such as on testing and the tracing strategy that the White House has already failed to adequately implement. Leave that to President-elect Joe Biden, Malinowski suggested, and just get the dang money. Now, while we're waiting on Congress to just get the dang money, we are seeing stimulus programs across the United States from states and cities that are using part of their previous stimulus money from the CARES Act. And a lot of this money needs to be used before December 31st. Not all of it. Some will continue into 2021. But a lot of these states and cities are passing stimulus to the residents of their states, cities, and counties right now because they have this money from the previous stimulus package that they have to use by December 31st. And I will be bringing you some of these programs every single day, sometimes every single episode of new states and new cities that are passing stimulus right now to their residents. And I actually have an email here about another stimulus program. It says, this is from Catherine Clausen, who is a communication director at the Ohio Associations of Community Action Agencies. It says, "Hi, Jimmy. I was alerted to your video earlier this evening when you shared some information about one of our community action agency members, the Great Lakes Community Action Partnership. Thank you for the shout out. It will undoubtedly help lots of people who need assistance. I wanted to let you know that the community action agencies across Ohio, who serve all 88 counties, are working to help Ohioans in need of assistance with past due rent, mortgage, water, and sewer payments with funds from the CARES Act. That's the first stimulus package. More information can be found in our press release or at our businesshelp.ohio.gov home relief grant page. Income guidelines are under 200%. There are some income guidelines. If you're interested in sharing this in one of your videos, Ohioans should reach out to their local agency to learn more and inquire how to apply. Local agencies can be found on our website here at oacaa.org/agency-directory. As you can see on one of their web pages, starting on November 2nd, the state of Ohio, working with local community action agencies, will help eligible Ohioans who are behind on rent, mortgage, and utility bills catch up on past payments all the way back to April 1st of 2020 and provide additional assistance through December 30th of 2020. I will put some links for you down below in the descriptions of this. And also I'll be bringing you more states and cities. So if you know anybody that hasn't heard from this channel, make sure to share this video with them so that they can find out about these local state and programs coming out in every single episode. Also, I want to give you the next clue to what is in that box right there. If you can guess what's in that box, we are giving away $100 to 5 different people, $500 total. If you can guess correctly what's in that box through our clues, you'll be entered into the pool of people who have guessed correctly. And from there, we will randomly pick 5 people to receive $100 before Thanksgiving. There's only a few clues left, so make sure you're not missing out on videos. This clue is clue number 6. I can work together with other animals. So what's in the box? The clue, the item would say, I can work together with other animals. So if you think you know what's in the box, leave a comment down below to guess. That's all you need to do is just leave a comment down below on this video. You can comment as many times as you want. Make sure to like and share this video. I will keep you updated as soon as new information comes out about all these different programs. You can click on this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income by selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.